Alright, we are going to try and do this here. Alright, and you've watched the videos hopefully already on why we're doing what. Now I'm just going to try and show you how I do it. So we're going to start by creating an assembly to make this tool fixture product structure. So I'm going to go to CATIA, and I'm going to redo that. I accidentally screwed up my video, so I will just say okay and try again here. So we're going to create an assembly, and then we're going to rename the assembly. Just hit the up arrow. Remember, it was the last thing I typed. Okay, so this is a product structure that we're working on for the tool. So that's why I named it that. And then inside the tool structure, you'll have a tool. So that's the first thing we're going to do, and this means it's an assembly. So we'll go back to CATIA and insert an assembly within the structure. So I'm going to insert the tool within the structure. So we go to insert, and we're going to insert a product. Okay, that has changed from the original videos. It's got to be insert product. And then inside here, we're going to change that name, and it's the tool. So in the parentheses, you'll see under instance, if I type in tool and hit apply, you see in the parentheses, instances are in the parentheses, so it puts that tool there. And then under reference, I'm going to hit the up arrow, and then I'm just going to put the part number itself in there. So TCIE is the nomenclature for the tool fixture. Okay, so inside the tool, you have a P0 and a P1. The P0 would be all extracting the tool, or sorry, the engineering part, extracting that information so that you can create a tool within the P1. So what I would do is just create the P0, P1. And how I would do that is just quickly right-click Properties. Sorry. Click on this, right-click, Insert, another product, and I'm just going to insert another product while I'm at it. So I'm going to insert two products in a row. So I use your contextual menu on the tool to insert your two products. This one here is the P0. So I change that to P0. Son of a gun. Check that back. That's the instance. Gotta go to Properties. For my instance, that's first one is P0. That's where the engineering part goes. So that's why I named it that. And then if you look at the example, the engineering part does not have the tool fixture nomenclature in front of it. So what I do is for the part, the reference, I'm going to highlight that and hit the up arrow. And I'm just going to take out the TCI. So that's your P0, and this one here is your P1. So for the instance, I could change that to P1, and then the reference, we're going to change that by hitting the up arrow. See, this has to have the TCI because this is the tool. So now that's going to have the tool nomenclature in front of it. So P0, P1 are now within a tool assembly. This tool is in the product structure. I will create 3 new parts by doing an insert, 3D part, and you'll see that there's a part there. And you know what you can do is just do them all one that are right away. Insert part, insert part. You want to make sure that when you're inserting into this one so that it falls in this part of the tree. I made sure to insert under the tool to get the P0 and the P1, and I inserted on the structure to get the tool in the structure. Okay, so make sure you contextual menu on whichever one you're trying to put it in. Okay, and then all I have to do is match up the names. Okay, so I just named them again engineering reference because that's what this means in parentheses. Tooling layout model, that's what TLM means. Relational layout model, that's what that means there. So I'll just go here, right click properties, let's hit the up arrow again, and you really wouldn't add engineering reference. I'm just doing this so you have an example of one. Okay, so we'll just match that same one, engineering. Oh, I think I spelled it out. So it's engineering reference, and then in parentheses it's ENGRG for engineering. So that would be my instance. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to hit apply and make sure it changes before you go ahead and commit to the OK. So the first thing in here is going to be the engineering reference. We'll say OK. Properties. I'll hit the up arrow again. And this one is going to say the TLM, which is the tooling layout model. So I will label it tooling layout model. But I forgot to do something here under properties. When you hit enter, it automatically goes to OK. So I would probably select apply if I can remember, and then go to instance. And then I'm just going to use the acronym TLM because that's what that is. Properties. It defaults to instance, so I'm just going to go ahead and change the instance while it's already there to RLM and hit apply. What does RLM stand for?
Relational layout model.
That's okay. Relational layout model. Relational layout model, and hit apply. And this is how you set up the product structure so that we can start building a tool fixture. So that's all there is to it. Hopefully this demo will help you lay that out, and if you forget, you'll have that for further reference. Hopefully you'll practice this to where you won't need to watch the video anymore to duplicate that.